You already know it's about that time for Ready, Set, Real Estate. Oh my goodness. I am so pumped, you guys. I am so pumped. It's like having my brother on the show. Let me just say this right now. It's like bringing my brother on the show. As a matter of fact, this is my young brother. This is Bam. And I want to ask you, what does real estate look like to you? What does it look like? What does the people look like? What does the industry look like? Because I bring you, without further ado, and I'm pumped. Woo! Tyrone Williams, millennial realtor from DC. Yeah. Welcome.
Thanks
Welcome to the show.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes. I got too much energy. See, I think it's the music. It gets me all, it feeds into that.
Right.
I just feed into that vibe. Welcome. Oh my goodness. So I said DC. So DC is in the building. Share with us,
DC.
Tyrone, what part of DC? Where are you? Where's your locale? What areas do you service?
I'm in the northwest part of DC. More so. Be more so Logan Circle and Shaw neighborhood.
Let's see.
But I mean, all over DC really. But those are the specifics: Logan Circle and Shaw.
Okay, cool. And forgive me. I had asked the question. I had the sound over you. You were still pumped. So just in case people missed that, because I still had the track going over you. What area in DC?
Northwest. Specific areas that I serve would be Logan Circle and the Shaw neighborhood. Woo! But any part of DC.
I love it. DC's in the building. So I'm so excited because I am connected with folks in DC. You are an extension of that, of me, and that's awesome. So I wanted to ask, so people heard on the caption. I mean, by the way, when this young brother and I connected, you said we've connected about maybe 2 years ago, almost, right? I think.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years. Yeah.
So 2 years. 2 years ago. Yeah. So this is for me absolutely inspiring. And this is why I say connect, build, and share, because he said a joke to me. He said, I have been connected with you and watching you from your walks in the mountains. And for those of you, that's kind of where I started. I, did my videos, and I just would channel some messages that came over my spirit that I wanted to just share collectively that might resonate with you. And a lot of the stuff that I do is empowering, motivating, and inspiring. And from that, I mean, there's the book, Real Estate 100, and we are extending Real Estate 100 as an umbrella, as a hub to Tyrone out in DC, because that's what part of our mission is. So I just want to say that. I also want to just really quick, before we go any further, Tyrone, I want to give love and shout out to our sponsors, our sponsor partner. So I just want to thank Thelonious C. Jones, author of What the Gurus Don't Tell You, What the Real Estate Gurus Don't Tell You. You can support his book, and he is a real estate investor, also known as the Solutionist, based out in Atlanta, and he's written a phenomenal book that I'm thankful I get to have a signed copy. Grab your copy, support indie authors, because it is individuals like him that make the show possible. That way we can continue the work that we're doing through Real Estate 100 Youth Foundation. So you can order the book at gurusdon'ttellyu.com. gurusdon'ttellyu.com. Make sure you go out and support real estate investor Thelonious C. Jones the solutionist. So thank you for that. Tyrone.
Your book was dope, by the way, too. I read it. It was awesome.
Wait a minute. They may not know. They may not know what book. What book?
Real Estate 100.
Real Estate 100, the teen home buying experience.
Yeah,
And look,
it
I'm
was very
scanning my
informative.
desk right now for a copy. Gosh, now I want to go so many directions. So before we get on the book, because this is really about you, and I really appreciate you just kind of plugging us in there. But why real estate?
Freedom. Really.
Ooh,
Freedom.
okay.
Freedom. I mean, real estate is like, it has the potential to really sustain you. I mean, the future, like, really is something that I'm so keen about building. Like, I really want to just build not only now, but have something, that I can really grow into the
Yeah,
future that can also be passed down as well to my kids.
right.
So the freedom of real estate and the opportunity, tons of opportunity.
Freedom and opportunity. Yes. And this is one of those industries that 90% of millionaires and multimillionaires and billionaires in the world actually acquire their wealth. It is through real estate. So I must say, you are on the
Absolutely.
right track, and we want to definitely continue to support that track. So, what I want actually people to hear is the journey in terms of getting licensed. In your state, in your locale, can you share a little bit about just kind of what that's like? How does one start that journey to being licensed and entering the industry? And you and I talked about this offline, but I want people to really kind of process the mindset that it takes, because we all are having challenges. We are all having our personal obstacles. We have life happening, and for you to maintain a level of commitment. Can I share your age? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool.
Okay, so you're 23, right?
24 now.
You're 24. You had a birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
But when we
February.
connected, I know you were late. But you're 24 years old. People, you
24.
don't get more millennial realtor than this. Like, he is in his early 20s, licensed and out here. I'm so, even just on that alone, I'm like, yes, yes, yes. Because I know what it took for me to get licensed. So share with us what that journey was like for you.
And it was a long, tough journey. It was
Yes.
a lonely road for me, actually.
Mm,
Because when I started real estate school, I was about 19 or 20 years old.
okay.
Um, so I was just working at Whole Foods, um, going to real estate school at the same time, really just studying, like studying hard, like
Right.
every night. Like, I'm losing sleep, like every night I'm just studying hard, working at Whole Foods. And this was also in a time where my mom had been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. So,
Wow.
just going back and forth to the hospital, checking on her and trying to also maintain my studies too at the same time. Um, I mean, it was just tough, really that young and trying to balance a lot of things, going on in my personal life and
Absolutely.
as well as, get my license at the same time. Like, I mean, it was tough. And I was also in a long distance relationship where I did have an ex who actually was pretty negative about the situation that I was in, going to real estate school and stuff like that. When we was talking about it, she actually, I mean, told me that I give up too much or I always give up and, pretty much that I wasn't going to get it. So that really humbled me to the point where I really didn't, you know, connect with her on that or just talk to her about anything, pertaining to this situation. And, I just swallowed that and just stayed with it really. Um,
Right.
and I
Stay with
guess like, yeah, like a couple weeks or a month later, I passed the class, my 60 hours, went to the state,
right.
passed both the exams and got my license.
and got your license. And I know when we look at it in retrospect, especially when we look at the journey, and you and I have connected about the journey, we easily can recount the story of what it looks like. But when you're in it, right? When you're in it, and the tremendous amount of courage it takes and resilience. And this is what people oftentimes maybe miss, is that true character is born out of the obstacles and the things that you have experienced with mom having stage 4 cancer and having a goal, and again, not being in an environment that supports real estate. That's why we
That's
do
true
what
too.
we do, right? Not being in an environment that supports real estate, because everybody, one, it is perceived as a very intimidating thing, albeit you want to do sales or you want to buy or you want to sell. It has a negative connotation because
Right.
there's so much money involved, right? And this is what I say, just because you don't come from money doesn't mean that you can't amass lots of money in this industry. And I'm speaking to myself as well as I say
Right.
that. That resonates with me because I don't come from money. My family's not native to this country. So my. So how did you decide on? So this is what I wanted to ask. Like I said, I've got so many questions for you, but I'm gonna try to keep us in our time. And I'm so happy to just connect with you. Like I said, you guys, this is my like young brother here, and I'm extending him to you as a realtor associate if you're in the DC area as well. Just support one another. So the question I have for you, Tyrone, what has been, I guess, a learning curve in stepping into the real estate industry? What was the moment you said, man, I wish someone would have told me, so far in your experience of what you're learning? And we've talked about some of this, and maybe anything that comes to mind that you said, I didn't know that, or I wish someone would have told me.
I don't know if I have anything specifically, but I mean, just being persistent. Like whatever it is in real estate, just be persistent in whatever that goal is that you want to accomplish. I mean,
Right,
that's like the main thing, because that's the way I really accomplished, my dream of getting my license. Because I've
right,
been wanting to get a license for a while. Before I really even knew the term real estate, this is something that I wanted to do. So, I mean, I was just persistent, really, like coming up in the hood, like nobody really knows about real estate.
right,
Nobody knows about real estate. Um, like it's something that's not really known about. We're not exposed to real estate. And, for that being one thing, and, me really catching that mindset at an early age, it was just something that I wanted to do. And I really just stuck to it. I stuck to
right,
it because I actually didn't really get started until like 3 years after my class, passing the class, getting licensed. So I
right,
didn't really get started until like three years later. So even, going through the class, alone and um, taking all that time to get the license. And then even after getting the license, then it still took me about 3 more years, to actually get into the business, like
right.
full fledged. So
Full-fledged, right,
it's
exactly. No,
persistence.
it's definitely a journey. And this is what people should hear, because especially when you are looking at everyone else, right? You're like, wow, they're closing deals, or they're doing this, they're doing that. And and this is what I share. Everyone's got their own journey. Like, you've got your own tribe. This is why I have no qualms with sharing, because my tribe is my tribe. People who work with you are the people that resonate with you, that
Right.
are trusting you and know who you are and know what you're about, know about your persistence, know about your work ethic. And so I'm glad that you're saying remain steadfast. And that is probably one of the things that people aren't saying when they do get in the real estate industry, right? Is because you
Right.
can look at, oh, this person closed this deal and that deal, but you don't see the background work, which is what I like to share. If you watch some of the videos, when I'm out in the field, I often show a lot of videos or pictures where I have my flyers in one
Right.
hand, and I'm out in the field because that is what I'm doing. I knock doors for a living to sell real estate.
Yeah,
So
it's a hustle. It's a
it's a
hustle. Just stay
hustle.
persistent. Right.
And let me say who
Persistent
makes
and just
who.
work
And
hard.
here's what is really amazing to me about this industry: the people who do well are the real hustlers. The people who have been so hood, so street, they transform that ethic from
Right.
being a hustler to transforming it into real estate, and they do phenomenal things.
Right. I try to talk to people about that because they already have the mindset, the entrepreneurial mindset,
Right.
just have to switch lanes.
Ooh,
Same hustle, just switch lanes.
same hustle,
Right.
just switch lanes. Make it legit.
Right. There you go. Right.
Same hustle, make it legit. That's awesome. So, share with me so over the course of the years, in terms of personal challenges, studying, passing the test, then searching for a company, joining the company, what is keeping you invigorated to growing your real estate business?
Um, Family, really, man. I have a beautiful wife and who's
Aw.
actually pregnant, so I have a little one coming. It's really family, like, and it's both sides of the gate. Like family, um, just coming from nothing really, welfare and just poverty. That part of that side of the family, just coming from nothing, and then also the futuristic type family.
Right.
So just coming from nothing really, I know that real estate is a huge opportunity for me to create something,
Yes.
and with my new family coming, I just want to also be able to provide and sustain us for many years to come.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah,
You
so it's
know,
more than personal to me. It's more than personal.
and it has to be, you know what? Because one of the things that I ask some of the interns, the entrepreneurs, and the people that I connect with within our program, within my circle, and with outside of the circle, I oftentimes ask them, what is going to keep you in this industry when when you don't have a check coming in 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days?
Right.
It took me, and this is just my personal experience, and I think it was associated with my mindset, but it took me about a year to close my first transaction. Most people can do it 30, 60 days and they're hustling. But yes, the
Right.
journey's a little bit different when you come ready made family in your
Yeah.
20s.
Right.
I came as a ready made family in my 20s. So it's very a different journey and it requires a different level of commitment. So yes, I'm so happy that you're saying it has to be more personal. It has to be greater than
Yeah.
me to stay committed. So yes, Tyrone, you'd be amazed at how quickly 20 minutes is gone. So how can we support you and where you are? What is the best way that people can reach you? And what is your focus? Actually, I didn't ask you this. What is your focus in real estate? Residential, commercial? Um, what what would you like to? What do you see yourself growing and doing in the real estate industry?
Um, Both really.
Okay.
I'm starting out in residential, but I will convert over to commercial at some point.
And I'm so
Very
happy
soon.
you
Yeah.
say that.
Very
Yes,
soon.
because we need you in commercial. We need to
Yeah.
see more of you in commercial. I'm going to drop your website here so that people can get connected with you. Do you want to
Okay.
use the office line or your cell phone? Which is the best number to reach you?
We can use cell phone. That's fine.
Okay. And then what are you on social media? That way they get connected with you there.
My business page on Facebook is Tyrone Williams, DC agent.
Okay. And
My Instagram is Ty Williams 5, TYEWILLIAMS, and the number 5.
very good. And shout out the phone number for those of you who are looking for a just he's gonna work, yo. He is ready to ball out. What is the best number to reach you? I've got the number plugged on the screen. Go ahead and shout it out for our listening audience.
It's 202-602-9165.
Great. 202, you guys, 602-9165. What areas again are you servicing?
Logan Circle and the Shaw neighborhood.
Very
I
good.
mean, pretty much anything in DC, but
exactly.
Logan Circle and Shaw.
Your license is good for the state, by the way.
Right.
We don't turn away referral money.
Exactly.
Let's just say that. We don't turn away referral money or opportunity or businesses. And you are the website I have, TyroneWilliams.cbintouch.com. Great. So that way they can connect with you. And now I want to circle back to the book, Real Estate 100, the Teen and Millennial Investment Blueprint. What would you say was a highlight of the book, or what resonated the most with you?
Really how simple it is. It's very simple, extremely informative. Like it's very practical. I will also say that too. Like you guys give real world examples. You break it down to a T. It's so detailed going into how to analyze investment properties, including all of the expenses and everything else that other sources don't know.
Right.
Like they will give you like simple parts of real estate or dealing with rental properties and stuff like that. But you guys really break it down.
Right.
Yeah, it's very simple.
And I appreciate that because people need to know that. It is so basic, right?
Yeah, the basics are essential.
Level. And we want to shout out my co-author, Anthony Lee, co-author of Real Estate 100, the Teen and Millennial Investment Blueprint. You guys, this is a packaged, really all bundled with what we do through the nonprofit, and is extending ourselves, our resources to individuals and like Tyrone, so we can support what he does. And I'm excited about what we're going to do. And we're going to do some amazing things, Tyrone, which is support your marketing efforts. Because we talked about it offline, is had you come through our program, we would have been able to cover some of your courses and help with the licensing. But since you've achieved that and we've connected, we want to at least be able to support your marketing and give back marketing dollars to you. So I said that offline, we're going to make that happen. And I'm so excited that we connected. So isn't this amazing? When two years ago, walking in a mountain, you're sitting on my show. I had to grow.
Wow.
I had to grow and you had to grow.
Right. That's true. Can't stay the same.
Right.
Gotta grow.
We cannot stay the same. We have to grow. And I have to do this real quick because your waves are looking really nice. They're just the waves is looking really nice. This brother is sharp. And I have to say that because while I would love to gift you some of the real estate, Ready Set Real Estate snapbacks, for those of you, we do have merchandise. We have the snapbacks, we have the tees, we have hoodies, we have cups. Make sure you support because we get to support other people through the merchandise. So make sure you check us out on the website, readysetrealestate.tv. Tyrone, any last remarks as we get ready to sign off?
Man, just work hard and stay persistent at whatever it is that you want. It's going to happen.
Right.
I mean, that's the truth. It's going to happen.
It is going to happen. And really, it's pen to paper and put it to work. You all put it to work and trust that it's going to work. It's trusting that it's going to work. So you can learn more about our nonprofit, realestate100youth.org. And again, merchandise available at readysetrealestate.tv. Thank you, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And I will see you next week on Ready, Set, Real Estate.
Peace, family.